Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this show, Books Before Babies. Thank you for keeping it Books Before Babies. In this show, we deep dive into the real experiences and challenges that are affecting girls and young women. We amplify voices of different girls telling us their experiences and challenges and the issues they are facing as they are growing up in life. We talk about HIV and AIDS, sexual and gender-based violence, teenage pregnancies and early marriages, sexual reproductive health rights and information, defilement, rape, and those many more issues that are affecting them. I'm Akum Dera Letitia, a change champion at the Uganda Youth and Adolescents Health Forum. We are in Rubirizi district at St. Thomas Vocational Senior Secondary School. The girls have come to camp here for the Girl Talk Leadership Camp 2019. Here with me, I have a beautiful young lady who is going to interact with us in the different topics. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi.
Thank you for coming on the show. What's your name and where are you coming from? What's your school? And how old are you?
My name is Immaculate. I come from Buhinda Primary School. I'm in P7 and I'm 15 years old.
Katsime, what do you understand about the term menstruation?
Menstruation is the period that takes place. It is monthly. It takes place in the girls. Starting from 13 years to 45 years of age.
You told us you're 15, right?
Yes.
Have you experienced menstruation? Because you've told us menstruation begins at 13 and you're 15. Have you experienced menstruation?
Yes.
Can you take us through the experience that you had when you first had your menstruation period?
My first time had that menstruation period, I didn't know what is happening there down. When I went home there, and for me, if I reach home, I just bathe and I do other things. I bathed. When I moved the knicker, I found there the blood. When I found there the blood, I asked my mother what's going on. I have found the blood at the knicker. She told me that I'm going menstruation period. She gave me the pad and I put there down at the knicker and I put in. Then the next day, I didn't find there the blood. I told my mother. She told me that the blood is off there in the uterus. And she clarified, telling me that the mature ovum comes there from the oval into the fallopian tube. Then it waits for the sperm. Then when the sperm comes, then the process that takes place there is fertilization. When fertilization doesn't take place, then before the fertilization takes place, then the uterus walls are well prepared to care for the baby, for the womb. Then if it does not take place, then the mature ovum breaks and comes out in form of blood.
Right, so your mother told you a lot of information about menstruation.
Yes.
Did you know what to do for your first menstruation day? Did you know how to use the pad? Did you know what to do next?
I know what to do the next because our senior woman has just told us that if you are in menstruation period, you know how. She told us that you use a pad. Those who know how to use the cloth, but it's better to use the pad. Me, I don't know how to use the cloth. I know how to use the pad. She told us that you use the pad, you put there the knicker, and you put in, then you become very safe.
Do you think menstruation hygiene is good for you?
Yes, I think that it is good for me.
Right. Do you think it is right for boys to buy for girls sanitary pads from shops? Maybe your brother, maybe your uncle, maybe your friend. Do you think when he is a boy, do you think it is right?
Yes, it is right. Because a woman, there you have your mother, your father, and you are at home. Then if you are in a menstruation period, your pads are over, you ask your mother, then obviously your mother ask your father to buy for you the pads. Then the father buy for you the pads, but the mother cannot buy for you the pads because the father are the one who work and buy for you the pads.
Okay, let's go straight away into puberty. What do you know about puberty? What is puberty?
Puberty? Like as for me, I know that puberty, the growth and development of children from the young stage to the adulthood.
Wow. So have you experienced puberty?
Yes.
Can you give us your experience on those different stages, maybe body changes that you have got?
I was born without their hair under armpits, their downwards, and I didn't have the breasts. Now it was it was flat. Then afterwards, when I reached in the age of 12 years, I started seeing there the armpits and there downwards the pubic hair, and I asked my mother, what's going on there there under armpits and there downwards? She told me that I'm growing up from young to the adulthood. I asked her why other girls there who are 6 years don't have hair under armpits, don't have hair, and me I have hair. She told me that I'm growing up from young to adulthood. Then breasts girls in secondary sex characteristics grow and become mature. The development of breasts, rounding of hips, and the growing of pubic hair. They grow and the voice becomes shaper, and the face become more attractive, and the sweat glands become more active.
All right. So you've grown into adulthood. That means anything can happen to you.
Yes.
So as a girl, what do you understand by the word teenage pregnancies and early marriages?
Teenage pregnancies, for example, you find that we are learning with a girl in a class. She said that she's the mother of the class. She said that tomorrow I'm not coming back today. She goes there, she finds that the boy has told her that I love you. She thinks that the boy loves her very much, and she goes there, and after sleeping with that boy, that girl gets pregnant. After getting pregnant, she don't come back because she thinks that if she come back, she will be sent away from school. She don't come back and go there. She don't be cared for. The family chase her. School drop out. She will tell that boy that child who is in my womb is yours. That boy will tell that child, that girl, that child is not mine, because when I came to sleep with you, you were not virgin, so you had other boys. That girl will not be cared for. She will. Today is Uganda. The boys find the educated girls. If you find that the girl is not educated, she will not be cared for. She will be chased away from the family. She will not be like, she will be the villager.
Okay, what can we do to stop teenage pregnancies and early marriages in our country today?
We shall educate all girls, counsel them, take them to school, meeting the girls, telling them to avoid sleeping with the boys, telling them to join clubs which are good, avoiding bad peer groups, doing very good exercises but not fighting, doing this, joining clubs, going to school every day. But if you will not going to school every day, you will be talked up. You will be at home. You find that the parents will not ask you why haven't you gone to school.
Right. Thank you so much, Kansime, for coming on this show. It was great having you. Wish you a safe stay here for the Girl Talk Leadership Camp, and we know you'll be an ambassador.
Thank you.